this is Russ. Hey, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Yeah, I was debating whether I should have a Thanksgiving video or I shouldn't. I didn't know how many people would be watching. But hey, maybe you are watching YouTube on Thanksgiving. But anyway, just want to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone. And, hopefully you're spending it with family and friends and the like. So I want to share with you a little bit about what we usually do on Thanksgiving. And we'll talk a little about e-bikes as well. Okay, and then the things that you do maybe after Thanksgiving, right? So anyway, for us, we usually get together with family. It's usually my wife's family. I don't think we ever got together with my own side of the family. I have a brother and a sister, but we don't usually get together for Thanksgiving. They're probably doing their same thing too with their other sides of the family. I think a lot of times, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I just feel like usually for the guys, when we get married, we usually do things on the wife's side of the family. That seems to be the case for me, at least. And I was thinking about other family type things, and I said, yeah, maybe it is usually towards the wife's side. I don't know why that is, but whatever. So I haven't done anything with my own family side, with my brother and my sister. Well, my sister's out of state, and my brother's local, but I did have lunch with him on Monday. All right, I usually get together with two of our high school friends plus my brother and me. So the four of us usually get together. I've mentioned this a long time ago that, and many of you guys are new, so you don't know, but I've kept in contact with two of my best friends from high school, and my brother is also part of that too. So the four of us usually get together for our birthdays, and every quarter of the year, one of us happens to have a birthday. So every quarter of the year, we get together and we go out for lunch. Yeah, but lately it seemed like we all had things going on, or we either got sick, or somebody had some sickness going on, or they're going out of town. It's hard to get four people together sometimes. So this last time we got together, it was just this past Monday. It was for one of our friends' birthday, but again, his birthday was earlier, but he went out of town, and then I got sick, and so little by little we just kept pushing it off until now. So the next birthday would be me, which will be in January. So we'll get together again then. Okay. So as far as my wife's side of the family, yeah, we usually get together for Thanksgiving. We usually go to somebody's house and have a big family Thanksgiving. So the brothers and the sisters on my wife's side would get together. Their kids are my kid. Everybody gets together, okay? So it's a huge family gathering, yeah. And sometimes we'll invite somebody to Thanksgiving as well. Maybe we may have a friend or something like that maybe they're not spending Thanksgiving with somebody, so somebody will invite that person to the house and say, hey, why don't you spend it with us? It's a big family. There's a lot of people there. Yeah, we don't feel good when we know friends of ours are by themselves during things like Thanksgiving. So yeah, so I think this year my daughter had invited one of her coworkers to come to the Thanksgiving. So yeah, okay. So anyway, every time I mention stuff like that, some personal stuff, people say, "Oh, is that your daughter's boyfriend or something?" No, she's married. Okay, so it's just a coworker friend. All right. So that's Thanksgiving. That's what we were doing for Thanksgiving for us. We're meeting at one of my wife's sister's home, and we'll have a Thanksgiving together. So that's good. All right. So what about after Thanksgiving? Okay. Well, after Thanksgiving is usually the next day is Black Friday, right? So do you do Black Friday? I remember when we used to do Black Friday. It was a special thing. People would get up early in the morning, all morning long. You'd go from place to place to place to pick up all the stuff that you wanted to get for Black Friday sales. But that was years ago. I mean, now the Black Friday sales, they're not really the same. I remember going to like Best Buy. You'd stand in line, try to get the deals that are going on. And maybe you're picking up computer parts or maybe burnable CDs or back in those days, right? Get components for your computer or maybe some computer software or maybe some audio recordings. All that's changed. Yeah, it's not the same anymore. Nowadays people are doing online shopping besides going to the stores and the like. So for me, for the last several years, I've been buying AA and AAA batteries Okay, that's the time to buy your batteries. And I need AA batteries because I use it for the audio recorder for my videos, right? So so I will pick up. I think these batteries come in like 30 pack AA's, something like that. So earlier, several years ago, I'd buy 2 packs, 3 packs, 4 packs. I think the last year, did I buy like 6 or 8 packs of these things? I had a lot. I still have them. I still have batteries sitting in my refrigerator. Okay, I store it in the refrigerator, warm them up, and then use them. Warming them up means just put it in your palm of your hand, just kind of hold on to those AA batteries, and then stick it in the recorder and just start using them. Okay, they store better in the refrigerator, by the way. You get longevity better. Batteries don't work well in the code, but they store well in the code. Okay, it's from my old photographer days too, when I worked in law enforcement. We used to store all of our batteries and all of our film back in the film days in the refrigerators of the police departments, okay, or the DA's office that I worked at. That was the best way to store batteries and to store film, and we buy tons of it for law enforcement, okay. So it's kind of carried over for me. I store all of my AA batteries in the refrigerator. All right. So I think I got like maybe 2 or 3 packs of those 30 pack AA's left. So maybe this year I may only buy, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 packs of those. Yeah, I go through quite a bit of AA's, and people have asked me why don't I use rechargeable batteries, because regular AA batteries, the alkaline batteries, seem to last longer in the device. The rechargeables will last a certain amount of time, and then they will die out, and then I have to recharge it again. Plus, I do a lot of charging. I mean, my helmet has to be charged because it got blinking lights on my X-Needle helmet. If I'm using like a headlight, an external headlight, I got to charge that. Maybe sometimes the tail light is an external tail light that blinks. I got to charge that, okay? And I got to charge the GoPro batteries. Yeah, I got to charge that. If I'm using a GPS on my phone, yeah, I got to charge that. So everything has to be charged. So it was easier for me to just use the AA batteries, and the cost of the AA's really aren't that bad when you're buying the Black Friday deals. So am I going to buy other stuff this year? I don't think so. You know, Black Friday is no longer the same for me as it used to be. I mean, I don't buy any computer parts anymore. I don't buy, you know, recordable CD, what was those things called? CDRs. I don't buy that stuff anymore. I don't buy computer software anymore. I mean, that's all changed. You don't even buy audio CDs anymore. Most people just stream things now. So everything has changed quite a bit. So I don't see myself really needing to do Black Friday that much anymore. I just get up early. I go to Menards because that's usually where I get these batteries. They're usually there. I used to buy Rayovac batteries because they were cheaper, and they were really just as good as all the other batteries that you know, when I was using them and for what I use it for. But then I started using was it AC Delco batteries, okay? And you never think about them using it for, I mean, AC Delco, I used to think of that for car batteries, right? But now they make AA batteries, and believe it or not, those batteries last a long time. To me, equally as good as a Rayovac, equally as good as, like, you know, like an Energizer and stuff. Maybe it's not 100% exactly the same, but based on the cost of these things, why not, right? So I'll probably buy maybe 3 or 4 packs of AA batteries, and I think I'm good at that point. Probably won't do any more Black Friday after that. So speaking of Black Friday, let me mention too one more time, and I mentioned it in my last video. You know, Magicycle asked me to remind you guys that they have a Black Friday sale going on. So I told them that I would, and as you know, I do a lot of Magicycle stuff. I do other bikes too, and they got, you know, Black Friday stuff going on too. But Magicycle has some really good deals that I really think you would save a lot of money if you're looking at a brand new e-bike. All right, so if you're looking for that, go to their website and check it out. But instead of going directly there, use my affiliate link. Okay. Use it to get there and then place your order for a bike. If you get out of it and you come back later, use the link again to get there before you're ready to place the order, because that helps me out. That's when they give me a little bit something for it too, for making dimension and everything. So anyway, I did what I did. Was asked to do, so I just let you know that the sale for Magicycle is still there, and I think they have that Black Friday thing until the end of the month. So take a look at the prices. I think you'd be surprised at how low some of these bikes are right now. So I know it's kind of tough to buy a bike when you know winter's coming, right? But it might be worth your while to buy the bike and hold on to it before next year, because the sales are that low in price. I'm not kidding. Check it out. Okay. All right. What else? What else did I want to say? A couple of things. Okay. As you know, the coughing is still going on. I can feel the onset of it if I don't drink some water. I tried my best this time not to drink any water during this video. So, but you can hear it's starting to come up, right? So yeah, I haven't gotten rid of the cough. It's still there. It's gonna be there for a long time, I think. So let me give you some other updates that are going on. Okay, now, I mentioned before that I had to blow the leaves. Remember, blow the leaves out to the street. Then the street guys come through. Well, that was like last week. They asked us to have it out ready for them by Monday morning. Okay, so they tell you, by Sunday night, do it all and get it ready for Monday pickup. Well, Monday came and went. They didn't even pick those things off of the streets until Thursday. Yeah, I mean, you tell us this early and then they don't even pick it up. So of course things are blowing back onto your grass. So you got to blow it out again. I blew it out actually 2 times in addition to when they said that it should be ready for that Sunday. Then they finally picked it up on Thursday. Okay. Now, more leaves have come down because, like I said, not all of the leaves come down all at the same time, and so now there are less leaves on our front lawn, but the leaves are there. Yeah, it looks like you didn't do a whole lot, right? So yeah, I got to do at least one more time before the end of the season, before the final pickup. Now, when I say pickup, I'm not talking about the street guys coming in and pick up the leaves. They want you to bag it now. That makes it tougher, right? Because now I got to bend over and bag it and stuff, and it's not easy for me with the bad knee and the hips and everything. So I'm gonna have to do that at least one more time before sometime like early December, and there'll be the final bagged leaves pickup. So there you go. Can't get away from it. So anyways, there's things to do outside. It's getting colder. I've been offered bikes and I've turned them down recently simply because it's kind of hard to do it here in the Chicago area. The weather's too cold. I don't want to have to be doing a review in the cold weather and try to ride it and do a good job that way. So I just simply told the companies, hey, look, it's just not possible here in the Chicago area. It's getting too cold to do these things. Keep me in mind for next year. Now, I don't know whether the companies will still do that or not. One of the companies that contacted me, I had worked with this person before who's their new influencer, I don't know, your liaison for the company. I had worked with them before because they were working for another company that I had worked with here at RUSSISRIGHT. So I just told her, I said, hey, look at me during the springtime. If you're still there and you're still interested, let's talk at that point. So yeah, I've turned a lot of stuff down now because of that factor. Because yeah, it's kind of cold. It's getting cold now. I don't want with my problems with the the coughing and everything like that. I don't need to be out there any longer than I have to be out there. I don't even want to do the leaves, to tell you the truth. But the front yard looks kind of messy if you don't do it. I didn't even do the backyard. I just left the leaves there. I figured the leaves will kind of disintegrate a little bit, and then the springtime of next year, the lawn services will come down and they'll cut the grass and they'll pick it up then. We only have like one tree in the back, and it's really thin, small leaves. It's not really bad looking. But the front yard, yeah, it looks bad if you just leave it, so you have to kind of do it. So anyways, again, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I hope you had a good one for today. And let me know in the comments below if you're planning on going out for Black Friday, if you do that, or you're doing most of that stuff online, and what are the kind of stuff you're buying? Yeah, are you buying anything that's e-bike related, or whatever you're doing, whether you're buying the online e-bike stuff or whether you're just going out for batteries like me. All right. Anyways, happy Thanksgiving. If you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We are moving slowly up the what are we at, 17,100 something, maybe like that, subscribers. Yeah, let's see if we can actually hit 18,000 by the end of the year. That would be interesting. Yeah, I don't know if we can do that, but we can always hope, right? Anyways, happy Thanksgiving. I'll talk to you guys next time.